Test, test, test. Okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you didn't hear the swear words when I was like, what's going on? I don't know where to put my camera in this one because the marketing campaign is a little bit strange, but I am very excited about this. I don't know what's going on with the mic. It's something's making it auto adjust. All right, here. Test, test, test. All right, well, it's going. It's going. How's everybody's morning going? Are you excited about the Bungie reveal? Let's see here. So I can do this one, or we can do the picture in picture. Which one do you prefer? This one? Is this one better, or is this one better? The square or the rectangle? Square or the rectangle? We're just getting set up. I think we're just going to hang out today a little bit. You like two more? Okay, you got it. You like two more. Got it. Let me see here. I'm going to try and build a duo source here of some sort. Square, rectangle. We'll go back and forth between them. For right now, we can just use this one. But yeah, it seems like the lower corner is the least interesting one. You find the camera group. Or yeah, it seems like the lower square is the least interesting one. If I turn it off, you can just sort of see it's just kind of like an empty hallway. So we can cover up the lower one. I have to imagine that middle square is going to be the big one. I'm curious to hear from y'all though. Are we hyped for this reveal? How are y'all feeling? Like, is this make or break for Bungie? I saw Paul talking about it a little bit. Now I gotta build. I hadn't thought about this, but I need to build a picture-in-picture really quick. So we're going to do a lot of this live. I'm just going to create a new scene. New scene. 3 pip. We'll call it 3 pip. And I'm just going to start building it now. So what do we need? We need my camera. And we need video capture device. Camera. Boop. Okay, camera's good. So we're going to do my camera. We're going to need the stream, the Twitch browser. We'll put that below. What else we got here? And we'll bring up X. We'll bring up X on the edge. That's what we'll do. Then I'll do another browser. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second. It's not crazy person stuff. I just want to be able to look at a few posts here from, where is it? I asked these guys if I could use their stuff. Marathon Bulletin has been really, really great. Here we go. And then we'll make it longer. 1200. There we go. I'm gonna put that below everything. Kind of want it a little bit like that, maybe. All right, so here's what I just built. Now with more microphone. Okay, so we have all of it brought up. We can look at those things. Maybe we put like... Oh! Whoa, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh, they just dropped the beat. All right. So they dropped the beat. I don't think anything's being revealed. It is after 8. The box is moving. Okay, the box is moving. Something's happening for sure. Now, the keys are going to be sent to me at some point during the stream. So they should all be distributed by 11. It's random. I don't know how the key distribution is going to work. I do like this track quite a bit. This is a good song. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I've been in this place. I know where this is. This is their theater. This is where they watch all the big gameplay reveals and such. This is a big deal for Bungie. Unstable terrain detected. Override imminent. All right, cool. Left, right, forward, backwards. This is weird. I do like the style of this presentation, if I'm being totally honest. I dig it. I think they're trying to figure out how to go down the stairs. You're breaking the illusion, cameraman. Maybe it's all part of the plan. Wait, it's a robot. Is it an actual robot? I'm gonna have to turn down the audio just a little bit. Audio's a little bit loud. Me versus whatever track this is. Do you think we're getting a release date today? I honestly don't know. I think the chat, the official chat, is controlling the robot. Oh, left. They're gonna drive it into the wall. This is gonna be a disaster. Yeah, right into the wall. I figured it. So overall, chat, well, they're moving the car around. Let me know. What do you think? Are you excited about Marathon? Are you excited about this reveal? I don't know if the robot's supposed to be going down the hallway towards production. What if chat just ruins this presentation by going completely the wrong way? I can tell you exactly where the chat should go. They should go straight and then left and then just go outside to Seattle. I've been in this studio before. That's so funny. Yeah, go a little bit to the right. Go straight. Now go straight. Go left. They're gonna go right out the building. Is this what they're gonna air for 2 hours? Just the robot? I gotta say, I like the viral marketing aspect of it more. Yeah, they're going the wrong way. They have this all curtained off, which means all the production stuff is probably behind the window. Microsoft's going to be calling them up. Or wait, who owns Halo? Yeah, Microsoft. I was like, Bungie is owned by PlayStation now. Proximity alert, point of interest. Let me move my camera here really quick. So there's things popping up on the feed. Oh, so the... Wait, where are they? They changed this area. I think they built this. The last time I was there was when they let me preview Destiny, and I wasn't sure about Prismatic. Yeah, that's like the front door. I like the music a lot. I hope they give us a clean music feed so that I can like add it into the mix. I do have a bot. We're going to be using a bot to do giveaways later with the keys. I bet this is scripted. I don't know, man. Probably. Yeah, that's the front desk right there. So if they go straight, they're just going to go straight up outside. So this came together so fast. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm listening to the stream on my phone and then streaming to y'all. And also watching over here. It's crazy. It's a little crazy. All right, I'm going to move the camera back down to the bottom. I'm just going to pull the camera out of this camera group because I don't use... Whoa. Thank you for supporting, everybody. Do appreciate it. Do we recognize anybody? I really like the blue character a lot. I think my camera's a little too big for what they're doing here. So this doesn't officially start until 10. What we're looking at right now, to give you some context, this is the Bungie offices. And I do think that this is live. Yeah, I've been in these offices before. Have I figured out how to make my background transparent? Yeah, I could do that. Welcome to Bungie. Okay. Yeah, you can I could make my background transparent. I'm not gonna like do that right now. Basically you would chroma key it. think you could use NVIDIA, and NVIDIA will just auto do it. This is just chill right now. They're just driving around the robot. Show us your email. Show us your email. Just says, reminder, don't invite Destin to events. No, Tox, this is live. Oh, the robot's gonna break. Go forward, forward, break it, break it. Unstable terrain detected. Oh, so it won't go like off a cliff. They've thought of everything. You said mean stuff to me? Okay. Apology accepted. It's marathon day. Let's have a good day, everybody. This is sort of silly. So I guess the countdown timer on the top is when they're actually going to get started. So I'll be streaming this until 11 o'clock. Hopefully it doesn't go later than 11. My son is a soccer game. Can't miss that. Ooh, it's cruising. What is this all building towards? Yeah, they closed the door because that's the exit. He would just leave. The employees open the door. Go, 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 go. Look, it's a green bar, just like the World Marathon. You blew it, chat. I like the viral marketing campaign a little bit more personally. I'm gonna put notifications over here. Just move them over there. Not gonna lie, this music is really, really good. I'm really digging the track. Go, 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 go. How's the balance between my mic and everything? By the way, when the keys are distributed, I think they have to be distributed via Twitch. If it will work with YouTube, then I'll do it with YouTube. No word yet on the keys. They are supposed to be distributed probably from 10 to 11. Oh, they got through the door. So they're on the second floor. Yeah, you might want to move. Illegal broadcast viewer warning. Continued viewing. Hold up. There's like a thing here. They got notifications popping up all over. Oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. So here's what it says. Illegal broadcast viewer warning. Continued viewing constitutes complicity in violation of UESC Directive 15.3. All connected individuals are hereby subject to legal proceedings under Interplanetary Communications Act. Immediate disconnection required. UESC Security Division. Enforcement Code 7721. All right, everybody. Everybody scatter. Everybody seems to be getting a kick out of the robot. Most extraction shooters out now are in early access. Only full extraction experience is Tarkov, but that one is too hard for many. It can still be so much better. I really liked what was the one that was pretty good? People liked Arena. I wasn't into Arena. It was the other one. I like Gray Zone. I like Gray Zone because you could play it solo. You didn't have to go in with friends. I put quite a bit of time into Gray Zone. And then there was another one. Man, I can't remember what it was. Delta Force. I like Delta Force a lot. Because it had, like, the Battlefield mode, and it had the extraction shooter mode. What are your favorite extraction shooters? So, if we actually go to Marathon, like the official Marathon site, let me just download this quick. So not a lot happening right now. Just the robot rolling around. All right, we're going to try my crazy setup here. Let's see what happens. All right. So if we look at the marathon bulletin here. Oh, I got to log in. I got to log in before I can do that. Don't know my Twitter login. All right, that worked. We're in. Okay. Robot's still doing its thing. I just built a 3-picture pip so that we can watch the stream and enjoy the stream. And I can also interact with this marathon bulletin. Let's see if marathon bulletins actually updated anything here. Override engaged. So that means somebody else is taking over. Oh. What's going on here? Every time I get set up to do something else, things start happening on the stream. Did we lose it? Are they actually starting? Okay. Wait, where'd they go? They're on. They went in the elevator? All right. Well, while they do whatever they're gonna do, let's take a look at the marathon Twitter here. I can't scroll. Oh my goodness. I can't remember how to change it. Yeah, we'll do it the other way. There have been some images revealed during this stream. So this is from the marathon Twitter, and we're just gonna fade over to it for a second. If you look at the images here on the left, these are some of the images that have been revealed during the stream. Nothing too crazy, but it just sort of gives you a further idea of what they're going for with their art aesthetic. Yeah, like robots, you got a lot of different color palettes, so I definitely do appreciate that very much. I like it when games show off different things, like different biomes, different worlds. Just allow it to look varied from a visual perspective. I thought there would be like little gameplay teases or something during the first 2 hours. Not just the robot running around. Hey! If game doesn't look like trailers, graphics, I'm not interested. I mean, we're gonna see. Oh, there's a box there. What's the box? It says UESC. Is there a QR code or something? Did they drive past it? Override imminent. This is kind of killing my hype. I gotta be honest. The robot thing, it was fine for like 30 minutes. And now I'm just like, go back to the teasing stuff throughout the stream. What do you think, chat? You over the robot? I'm kind of over the robot. Bonjour, Kiki. Ça va? While they're doing that, I can sort of show you some of the stuff that Bungie sent over, or their PR team did. So we have this guy, very cute little guy. It is the robot. Does anybody know? This is Japanese, I think. Does anybody know what the Japanese says? It has T123. His name is Bombex Mori. I call him Squishy. Yeah, enough robot, right? So they sent this. The t-shirt, I actually wore it yesterday. That is upstairs. The t-shirt is upstairs. So there's that. Here, maybe instead of the 3-pip, let's do this. We're gonna make my camera bigger. We're gonna make the stream smaller. We'll get... Just trying to figure something out here. It's not going great. Maybe we'll save this image. This is all temporary. Okay. I built another crazy layout. We can watch the robot do nothing, but I can show you the plushies and stuff that they sent over. The images are just some of the artwork that they have utilized. Deploying electromagnetic countermeasure. So something is happening. I think they know people are getting tired of the robot. But there's this guy. What else do I have near me? We have the... Is the audio good, by the way? We have... It's like the cat. It's like a cat keychain. I wonder if it'll autofocus. Focus on the cat keychain. Yeah, the one time my autofocus, I want it to work. So that's pretty cool. It has some symbols on the back. Focus on the butt. Cat. And then the key. Just a marathon key. It's like a key binding. Come on. You actually take your physical key off the keyboard, replace it with that. I think that's it for the most part. There's like a metal card that's upstairs. I did a little post about it. We can fade back to the pip of the robot. Okay, wait. So it said it's deploying an electromagnetic something. Target neutralization successful. I mean, apparently not, because the robot's still going. Yeah, I think that the coolest thing is definitely the squishy guy. It's so soft, my kids play with it. I had to be like, oh, Nate, Dad needs that one today. What if this is the reveal? What if this is the whole thing today? What if the whole reveal today is just the robot driving around? I'll keep checking in on keys. I think they're going to be distributed closer to 10. I know a lot of y'all are probably here for a key chance. We are doing the giveaway. The channel should be one of the official channels for the emblem. Make sure you're logged in. Let me see if there's like inventory. Oh! Is there another Path of Exile? Oh, is there another Path of Exile? No, it's still the mount. I already did that one. Marathon. I gotta get used to that one. So the deal for Marathon is... Let me just take a screenshot of it. Bring it in. So the deal with Marathon today is that they're doing this little giveaway. I'll just replace this image really quick. So if you go over to twitch.tv/inventory, you can see that they're doing a marathon giveaway thing. I'm going to do my best to format this. This is all pretty on the fly, so it's not like polished as my work normally is. But if you take a look just above my head here, here's what it says. It says, go to a participating live channel, purchase one new or recurring or gift subscription, and claim the reward Marathon Reveal Runner badge. Prime subscriptions do not count toward this reward. Use drops inventory to monitor rewards progress or status. Rewards can only be earned on one stream at a time. This campaign includes a Twitch badge as a reward and will be automatically claimed. Badges can be equipped in your chat settings. Okay, so it's just some of the people in chat already have it, I noticed. But you are able to do that. That's one of the incentives that they're doing. If you go to participating live channel, let's see if Destin's on there. I'm probably going to be closer. Oh, I actually have the. Oh no. On Twitch, I only have like 60 people, so I'm going to be. I'm going to be further down. Got more people on YouTube. Yeah, so that's a Twitch specific thing. The keys, like I said, I think they might have to be on Twitch, but if not, I'll definitely do them wherever you're watching. Yeah, here I am. I'm one of the official channels, y'all. Who's the top one? Well, it's a marathon game. Good old As to Cross. They're also streaming on Bungie, so they're taking up 2 slots. Mr. Raffle Waffles is up there. Who else we got? King Gathalion. Good job. Good to see Gathalion. It was really cool. Like, there's a bunch of Discords, and I saw a bunch of familiar faces covering Marathon from my time covering Destiny. Speaking of Destiny, I've been a pretty lapsed player. I finally hopped back in to catch up. So I am on Heresy Act 2. I started it, and Heresy Act 2 is, man, I don't like I miss when I could sign on and finish everything in like an hour. Now it's like each step is like 30 minutes, so it takes you a few hours to capture everything. But seeing the next thing in Destiny starts in like June or July, I'm gonna finish that out, and then I should be able to have all the cutscenes collected, and I can start editing that. Honestly, this stream like isn't doing it for me so much that I just kind of want to open Premiere and start editing my Destiny cutscenes. That's a thing I do on YouTube. I've been collecting the Destiny cutscenes since Destiny 2 launched, basically. I think I'm the only one with Red War. The Red War VOD it's probably going to hit 1 million views. It's one of my most popular VODs on the channel. Let's see. If I go to videos and go to popular, I bet you that's one of the top ones. Yeah, it's at 504,000 views for the Red War. Oh, my first 1 million view video, it's going to be 15 of Mass Effect 2's most shocking Renegade moments. I made that 8 years ago. You got the keys. I got the keys, pure static. We're just waiting for them to come in an email. I think a lot of people are just waiting. The kids did the Easter egg hunt, and they've been like hounding mom for candy all morning. Mom probably told them they have to eat, breakfast or food of some kind. I will keep you posted on the keys. Nothing just yet. Man, I get so much junk. Overall, I give this stream a 7 out of 10. For real, like, the robot thing was quaint at first. I don't think they should have done it for 2 hours. They should have did it for like an hour. I think it's a little bit too much. Looks like DMG fell asleep waiting for the robot to get where he's supposed to go. Thanks, man. I appreciate you watching my YouTube and on Twitch. There's a radio on screen you can interact with. Oh, hello. Hold on a sec. All right, hold on a sec. So on the actual stream, I don't know how I could do this. The robot's wigging out. All right, so I don't know how I can do this though. Let me just do this. So there's a radio that you can interact with on the stream. I'm gonna bring it up really quick. Okay, so we're gonna do... It's gotta make sure... Alright. So we'll do window capture, display capture. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I'm trying to bring up display capture because apparently there's like a radio you can interact with on the actual stream. This is gonna look a little weird. Okay, so we're going to move this below it. Okay. We'll just see how this goes. I'm going to do my best to do this. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is like a crazy thing, but if you click here, there's actually a radio you can interact with. Here, I'll mute the desktop audio. So I'm just going to mute the Twitch browser for a second. So this is the interactive element actually on the stream right now. You can hear there's some music. Earlier, though, I heard somebody talking. Oh, that's new. This is Transwave Interceptor MK2. Kind of interesting. You can hear someone talking? Yeah, I heard that earlier. So on the stream right now, there's just music. Nothing's really changed. Ah. Oh. Dang it. The random is like around 1200. Battery depleted. Interesting. Should we go back to the stream? So there's nothing on this side of the stream, but I think they're going to do something.
Alert. This channel is operating illegally under UEFC Regulation 89.2. Shutdown procedures initiated.
I like this. This is cool. Use the tuning? There's no tuning. It's just volume and frequency. So like I can do it manually or I can do random. Do you think there's some revisionist history when Starfield drops on PlayStation? Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is... I like that. I would remember these codes. Tuning freak. I have a master's in audio. You have masters in weird Twitch apps that people make? I like the sound design a lot. So far, I like the art style. I like the sound design a lot. Those are my two wins so far.
Look at my work.
Nothing? Oh! Everyone was spamming random directions. I mean, what did they think was going to happen? So I think I have a command. Let me see if it works. Yeah, the Marathon Alpha is a North American focus test. If you receive a code, it'll take you to the Bungie website where you need to sign into your Bungie account. That's all that I know about the Alpha. I have no further details. I know I'm being sent... Oh! Something's happening. Something's happening. Should we go back? We're going to go back. We're going to get out of that desktop audio thing. Oh, it's just a robot again. It's just the robot driving around again. Knock? They carried the poor robot. Well, the robot's probably going where they don't want it to go. All right. Well, robot. It's just back to the robot driving around again. Twitch chat's just spamming random directions. Yeah, it would seem that way. I suppose I can take these off. Please go that way. Chat's just like, nope. How does it determine who to listen to? How did it recharge to 100%? It's all fake. None of it's real. I hate to break it to you guys, but this is a big coordinated production to get people excited about Marathon. So if we go to the actual website, here's what Marathon says. We'll go to the official Twitter first, I suppose. Let's see. So let's just see what they've actually tweeted about real quick. And get it all prepped here. So we're just going to take a look at the official account. I got to rebuild it so it's the pip, the 3 pip. Dang it. So still nothing happening on the stream. I don't know where to put the stream. Put it over here, maybe. What would be a good layout for 3 camera sources? I've never had to do 3 camera sources. I'm just trying to think. We'll just do like super simple here. And then we'll do Destin. And then we'll do image 9. I'm trying to build it so that we can look at other stuff while the robot just kind of does nothing. Okay, so the robot's driving into the wall right now, if you're wondering what you're missing. Here's what Marathon the Game has actually posted. We had the teaser. We could take a look at the teaser again if you'd like. Oh, I had the Twitch browser off this whole time. My bad. Well, let's do that again, and we're going to take a look at the actual teaser trailer. Here's what we've seen. All right, so turn on the desktop audio. So this was the teaser, if you'll remember, that we saw just a few days ago. And this is what they're planning on showing with people. We don't see too much. The sound design's very good, like I said. And then all it really told us, it showed us the pink cat, which is the keychain that they sent over. And then that they're going to reveal gameplay today. I like the sound design. It reminds me of the Leviathans and Mass Effect. Like, really, really oomphy sounding weapon and such. That's it. That's today. So that's all they've really posted on Twitter or X or whatever you call it today. And then there's all of these interesting viral marketing campaign things that they've been doing. They have like We Are Mida, and then it's this interesting design of a puppet. They were showing the robot in green for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Subscribe to a creator in the marathon directory and you get this Twitch badge. This is Blackbird. We know that this art is Blackbird. Joseph Cross has been tweeting a lot of his artwork. I really like this one. This was my favorite out of all the images that he teased. And he posted a few others. I really like this. This is what they've been airing basically all night. Destiny 2. Tune in tomorrow's marathon gameplay reveal for 15 minutes with a linked Twitch account to unlock the Destination Tau Ceti emblem in Destiny 2. Oh, I'm going to have to update my emblem in Destiny 2. How do we get a key? Let me see if they've sent them yet. Once I have the keys, I'm going to do random giveaways. Apparently, they'll be distributed randomly. That's all that I know. But they're going to send them to me, and then I'm going to use the bot to just do random giveaways. That is the plan, anyway. Let me turn the browser source back on, the audio for the browser. So you got a little bit of music to jam out to. And then, yeah, so we got that. Greatness is taken, so that was a day ago. Here's another one of the character designs that they teased. I'm using it right now in my my layout, actually. I like this a lot. I do like the character designs. I like this guy, looking really cool. I like this one. This one looks slick. If they all have like similar abilities and I can customize, like I'll probably pick this one. This is my favorite so far out of what we've seen. And then there's probably going to be more revealed. Oh, this was about all the ARG stuff that they did. They've teased like some of the some of the vegan things that you can get in the game. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is another one of the characters that were revealed. I was pretty critical of their reveals early on because it was so... Like, they just were like, here's an image, and that's all that they would show us. And I'm just like, you guys got to stop. It's like, it's not doing anything. Should I put live text on there? Here, I'll just add a text layer. How bad's my layout today out of 10? It's just driving me crazy. Like I want to make a grid or something. You know what? I'm so bored. I'm honestly so bored with the stream. I might actually just go make a grid really quick and fix this. Because right now, the stream is just this. It's just the robot driving around the office. Here, I'll make a really quick 1920 1080 grid. Still no codes. I will keep you updated on the code front. What color should we make the bar for the grid? We'll do yellow. We'll do Destiny yellow. What's the middle? So it's 1900, like 850. rotate it. Burp. That can't be right. There's no way. This needs to come down more. Yeah, right about there. Alright, I made a 4-up overlay. Just real quick. Let's see how this works. Oh, something's happening? Did they actually do something in the stream of interest? No. Just battery dead. All right, I got a 4-up overlay now. It works. It works. It's fine. We got here the Twitch browser. Twitch browser is the actual live thing. We're just chilling, everybody. If you're just joining, we are just waiting, like the rest of y'all, for the stream to start. Bungie's been driving around a robot for a little bit too long, in our opinion. Hopefully they start doing the teases a little bit more. All right, I just did a very quick 4-up so that we can look at other stuff. Well, Bungie's doing its thing. There we go. I purposely did it like where it is just a cross, but it cuts off. I don't know. I thought it would work. Whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we saw this from Joseph Cross. Also, if you look in the upper right, that's where we're looking right now. Let's just go over to that. He posted all of this artwork. I like this character design a lot. Clearly, it's been customized several times. This is the character that I like the most. This is the one that we saw in the red background. I think we've only seen 3 of the different designs. Super chat, thoughts on video game devs unionizing? Yeah, unionize. Go for it. If you feel like it's going to get you a better deal, why not? If you're into being into a union, knock yourself out. That is totally up to you. Some people like unions, some people don't. It's a very personal decision that you need to decide for yourself. And then, yeah, so they've just been kind of teasing stuff for the last several days. Oh yeah, this is something that they sent out to all the creators. I wish this oh, you can close the sidebar. Thank goodness. I think this headgear is a little bit much, but I like this character design more, seeing it in action. I am sort of curious, like, what is it going to be like in gameplay? I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. This was back in October. This is the video with Joe where I was like, don't do this. Do you want to go back and watch this video from Joe from October? It was 9 minutes. It was 9 minutes long, and he just talked about how the game we didn't know had a date was getting delayed, and then they showed 2 images. They showed this concept art of the character we've seen more of, and then they showed the one that we looked at earlier, and like that's all they showed in the 8 minutes. It was a very strange presentation, in my opinion, simply because they were trying to be more transparent. Oh, something's happening in the stream. All right. What we got going on? Something's actually happening, y'all. We're an hour out. Yeah, the video was bad. They never did it again. It was like they were apologizing for their internal delay, and it's like, guys, we have no context for what you're talking about. Nobody would have, like, nobody cared. Nobody cares because we never had a release date for Marathon. It was really weird. All right, looks like we're an hour out, and they're actually starting the show. What could be in engine, we don't know. Stuff for the game. I am glad that they finally got to the action. There's a chance that this stream ends and I get the codes and I just have to batch dump them really quick. I have the Nightbot all set up for giveaway, so it's ready to go. While we're waiting for this to kick off, let me see if I missed any super chats over on YouTube. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I know it's an early morning for me. I missed the last 2 weeks streaming. I gotta be straight with you. We've been fighting off a cold for no joke a month in this house. Finally, we're feeling like ourselves again. And now Nate has a runny nose. So hopefully we're not going back to it. But it's been a rough couple weeks. So that's been going on. And we're doing better now, though. All right, so we got a few super chats today. BitCloud, thanks for tuning in. He said, "What up, Destin?" And James Black said, "Thoughts on the game devs unionizing?" We talked about that one, obviously. Very personal decision. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got today. If you do want to drop a super chat, of course, it's appreciated. And it does help with everything, really. Destin, my dude, how are you? Buddha time. Good to see you. It's been a while. It looks like they're starting to do interesting things with gameplay teases. I am here for it. I was so fatigued by the robot. This is much better. No, it's not measles. Ontario, California, or Ontario, Canada? Big Man Mo, good to see you. So when I started, I was listening on my headphone to like get into the streaming room because I did the countdown timer. And I was listening on my phone, and then I just left my phone on. It's all synced up, actually. So my reaction shouldn't be delayed. I might pop in the other headphone, though, eventually. Raycon did that sponsorship for the channel a while back. And at first, I didn't like these. I was like, oh, you gotta like wear them upside down or whatever. I love these Raycon headphones. I mean, I should make them pay another sponsorship, but I ended up taking them from my wife, and now I use them all the time. They're great. There you go. Raycon, that one's free. I'll never talk about your headphones again, but I do like the earbuds. Oh, back to the robot. We're going to get little gameplay teases, I think. I was playing Split Fiction with my wife last night. I have to say it's a fun game. I hear that a lot of people are digging it. I have heard good things about Split Fiction. I like the little radio integration they did on YouTube, if I'm being honest. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? Gameplay and release date. Enough robot already. More images. Yeah, show images. Show the concept art. Like, if I had feedback for Bungie, I would be like, too much robot. You relied on the robot for 2 hours. It's too much. I think the max robot you're allowed to do is 1 hour. After that, it's too much. Are they trying to get the robot to go back in the box? They're trying to get it to go in the box, and then they're gonna show stuff. Have you played Blueprints yet? It's on Game Pass? I gotta check it out. I hope all is well. I really enjoyed your interview with Colin. Thanks, Jacob. Yeah. I like talking to people. I worked with Colin for many years. It was nice to catch up. The one I have coming out on Monday is with Naomi. I did one with Paul. It's just good to catch up with friends, you know? Paris. Paris will be going up on Patreon on Monday. I think I saw Pete ordering another car. Yeah, Mystic. He was ordering like 3 more during the stream. He's asking the intern which car he should buy. Sony mods already timing people out for saying game needs to be free. I don't know. I think they should charge $40 and put it behind a paywall and whatever they did with Concord. Don't do that. That's what they should do. MKEJHN Destin, happy to see you. Happy to see you too. It is great to see all the Destiny fans come back. Have I played Marathon yet? I have not. So yeah, no, I never got a chance to play Marathon. I think all of that was happening when I was leaving. Oh, hello. What is this? Anything but the robot. Yes. This is good. I like this. It's very Soylent Green. Just started. What I missed. You missed a robot driving around for 2 hours. Now they're actually starting to do like little teases and such. Thank goodness. Yeah, these are all the ads that they've been sort of teasing us with over the last few days. This I like way more than what they've been doing. UESC. Join the Interstellar Assembly of the UESC. Strategic planning to... It's jumping all over the place. Yeah, there's a bunch of like viral marketing websites you can check out also. I'll be honest, I'm a little pessimistic when it comes to anything Bungie. I'll say this, if this is just a shooter, I know they have Lars Bakken. I know they have their top PvP people on it. So I do think that there is a chance that this could be really slick. Oh, back to gameplay teases. The gameplay teases are getting more and more frequent. So I am appreciating that a lot. I think I'm going to do 2 headphones. So if I get too loud, let me know. Ooh. I dig that. Is the actual game playable today? I don't know. We're going to find out. When the stream actually starts, I might switch to desktop audio because that is synced with what I'm presenting. My phone is a little off. I like Caterpillar. Caterpillar's pretty fun. Shadow drop today. You think it's going to shadow drop today, Jiza? Please cook, Bungie, please. The cat is reviving the player. You know, honestly, I love Destiny for so many years. I had my complaints and such, but at some point I just kind of felt like I had to tap out. Part of that is because, like, you know, you get older and you have kids and everything. I've loved every single audio track and sound stuff from Marathon so far. Absolutely agree, Concentric Arc. Completely agree. Great art style and direction, unique even outside the FPS genre. I gotta be honest with you, Kiefer. I absolutely agree with that also. I think it's one of the freshest design aesthetics that I have seen in a very long time. It is greatly, greatly appreciated that they kind of swung for the fences in that regard. I think this will be a good shooter. No clue if good game, though. I've never played it. I have no context. I would love to know more. Somebody leaked something. I want to say it was Lupo or somebody big. And he's like, I've been playing it. It's good. And then other people, like, I think it's been... What I've heard, just publicly, is that it's been a little divisive. Some people like it, some don't. Okay, it's in the box. Thank God. Don't use the camera anymore. No more robot driving around the office, please. No more. Don't do it. All right, I think I'm going to switch the headphones. I think I'm going to get off my phone and switch to desktop headphones. Yeah, it's just a bot, like more. All right, we got the big boy headphones on now. Just gonna jam out. All right, we got a little bit of a news beat from Marathon Bulletin. Marathon Bulletin saying Marathon gameplay reveal show will run for 1 hour from 10 to 11. Embargo will be lifted immediately after at 11. So whatever embargo they've implemented, that will be lifted around 11 o'clock today. Good to know. Good to know. Here are some of the teases I was trying to show before. Yeah, they're back to the robot. Great. Let's open this in a new tab. And we can really punch in on some of this artwork. So these are the teases that they've been showing, where they would show different biomes and such of the game. If you look in the top right, I do appreciate this sort of design aesthetic, if I'm being honest. I like these. I like the different, like, you got red, green, gray, jungle, dilapidated building, like, or how would I say it? Overrun building or something like that. These sort of interesting designed suits. So these are all the images that were posted by the Marathon fan account. I asked those guys if I could use their stuff. They said it's cool. So it's been a huge help. Honestly, that's how I've been keeping up with my news. I've been following Marathon Bulletin. If you don't follow Marathon Bulletin, I highly recommend it. It's Tau Seti GG. TAUCETIGG. They're not associated or affiliated with Bungie, and they've been doing a pretty good job following up. Here was another little tidbit. This is from 13 hours ago. They said that Bungie says everyone will be able to sign up via Discord for a chance to be selected for the upcoming Marathon Closed Alpha playtest. And just a reminder, I am giving away keys. I don't know when they're distributing the keys, but they will be distributing them to all creators at some point. I don't think any channel is like giving them away. And just remember, I only have 70 people watching on Twitch where I'm doing the giveaway. So you're going to have a 1 in 7 chance of getting a key on my channel. Or I'm not good at math. 1 in 70. Your odds are higher if you watch on a smaller channel who has keys, is what I'm trying to say. Let's do a quick check and see if we got anything. I don't know when they'll be distributed. Let's see what they're saying here. There's a lot of influencers who are involved in the giveaway. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, we got a little bit of a tease. We got a tease from the official Marathon account about the presentation we're about to witness. Let's do a quick fade here. So it just says soon, and they teased an image of the group hanging out talking about the game. Live stream reveal event, Marathon, Talsetti 4. So we get another look at one of the locations. So this is an uplink. It's AI uplink. So I imagine that's how you extract. Kind of interesting stuff. Are you giving away keys? I am, Kava. They haven't sent out keys to anybody yet, but they will be given away randomly during the stream. I'm rooting for Bungie. This is a big bet for them. It needs to pay off for them. We all know like what's been going on in the industry. Like everyone's aware. I think that was just posted 4 minutes ago. That Marathon tweet. Yeah, that's the newest post that they have so far. Nothing happening in the stream yet. We're just waiting. Do you think Marathon will be free to play or pay to play? I think it's going to be free. What do you think, chat? Free or not free? I think it's going to be free. I'm guessing every player is a robot. I think it would be smart for them to fill their channel with bots, honestly. Marathon Alpha details. Here's another one from Marathon Bulletin. Let's see what they said. This is about the Alpha. A lot of people asking about the Alpha because they're joining to get a key. Marathon Alpha details. The upcoming Alpha appears to be limited to NA. Players must be over 18 and sign an NDA to participate. This is from Ashraven. Ashraven said, I will have 10 Alpha priority codes to give out tonight during the reveal stream. Tune in for 15 minutes to get the emblem and sub/gift to get the Twitch badge while I'm in the marathon category. The Alpha is North American focus test. You will receive a code and it will take you to the Bungie website where you need to sign in to your Bungie account or sign up for one. You must be over 18 and sign the NDA in order to play test. Apparently the Alpha is not limited to NA. Hello, fellow runners. I can confirm it's not limited to NA. A lot of conflicting reports out there. I don't know what's true. Yeah, and then they also knew about that. Ooh, you can log in to uesc.io. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, that's cool. All All right, so we're gonna do this really quick. Then it says Mars bleeds. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. What? Is this a viral campaign or something? All right, well, I'm not going to go through all that. It looks like it's another one of those viral marketing campaign sites. The down your... Oh, okay, so there's actually a path here. It says, to download your blueprint, go to Legislation Security. Can I restart? Legislation, Security, Tactical, and then Operation Dark. Upload your digital access card. I don't know what photos I have in my thumbnail folder. Let's see here. I'm gonna upload the worm. I uploaded the wormy. That's a malware. It's malware. Great. Looking forward to getting hacked. Access denied. Upload your DAC? What's my DAC? I don't know what that is. Anyway. Still nothing on the stream, but we're getting closer. We're 35 minutes out, everybody. We are getting little teases throughout the stream at this point. We're all just waiting. We're waiting for something to happen. Jamming out to the music. Right after this, going to my kiddo's soccer game. Wish him luck. Crucible designer, and that was middle of the road. I think Crucible was great. The music is very strong. You join the Marathon Discord and the bot sends you a DAC? All right, let me see. I think my DAC is broken. Oh God, Discord broke. Probably should have downloaded that DAC image. I don't think it's gonna load now. Let's see if I can get it on my phone. Yeah, alright, I got it on my phone. It's just being weird on desktop for some reason. Save failed. Alright, we'll do it the dumb way. I'm gonna crop it, send it to myself, then upload it to the thing. Burp. Wow. Battery depleted notification. Very interesting. Interesting strategy, Bungie. How should I do this? I'm trying to get my DAC over to my desktop. I'm not good at computers. So usually what I do is I just like message it to myself in the most convoluted way possible. Just send that one photo, yes. Oop. Not a ton going on. We're all just waiting. Everyone's spamming weird codes. What's up with that? Why is everybody spamming codes? Oh. We're back online. Things have happened. Some people are saying a Summer Game Fest trailer leaked, and Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be there. But nothing else of note. It's just like, yeah, I think that's kind of a nothing burger, honestly. Wow, the game coming out like a month later is going to be there. Oh, some artwork on the wall. That's new. There was some artwork on the wall there for Marathon. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was trying to get my DAC to upload to that weird website. A DAC? It's like, I don't know, honestly. It's just some weird image that they send. Somebody in chat was asking. And then you're supposed to upload it to this website, and it's definitely going to give me a virus. We're getting close now. We're 30 minutes out from like when it's actually supposed to be happening. So that's a good sign. All right, so we're going to go back to that website really quick while the robot does boring stuff. And we're going to upload the DAC. Let's see what happens. Access denied. No, that's my DAC. Access denied. All right. I blew it. Apparently I have to download. I was supposed to download something that a bot sent me. But then the image broke. Or maybe Discord is just down. Oh well. See if there's any updates. No updates, no announcements. Oh, I see Maka over there. Cool, Maka's streaming today. Oh my god, stream is waking up. Something is happening at least on the TV over there. Within Bungie. Oh look, we get another piece of artwork on the wall there. We haven't seen that image yet. It looks like the team signed it. That's kind of cool. I do like that. We have not seen that particular image yet. Let's see if my mic's fighting with a PC for some reason. Yeah, something's going on with my mic today. I don't know what's up. Seven Dre, we're still waiting on codes, everybody, but we're getting closer to the reveal time. We're almost there. You know, I've done stuff with Bungie for so long. The one thing I will say about that company is there's very few people who I had the chance to interface with who are still there. A lot of them have moved on or went to other companies, and I am curious to see what Marathon ends up being, because most of the people who I had not worked with but spoke with about Destiny and such, they all went over to Marathon. Like, all of them did. So I am sort of curious to see what they've been cooking. So, what are we thinking, chat? Do you think this is going to be a big reveal? How long till reveal? Reveal is supposed to be at 10. So, you can see the timer up top there. It says 26 minutes. That should be accurate in terms of when it's happening. Thanks, Bungie. I really needed that this morning. Right. Why wouldn't you move? Yeah, we know it's the fallen statue. It's very cool. Oh, is there a code on the bottom that we're supposed to get? What's that code? 470844FF B82D446. Yeah. What's that code? Somebody write it down. B143FCF9. A8F35131F. All right, I don't know what that is, but that's what they put into the. That's what's written there. I don't know what that is. What do you do with the code? This song's a little different, I think. We're 25 minutes out. I haven't done a stream for this long, like this period of time, in a while. My computer has an update too. I just said don't do anything because it will break. I can guarantee you with my luck it'll break the stream. No photos. Yeah, well. No photos, everybody. No photos. What is Twitch chat doing? Twitch chat? Maybe it's your Dax? I don't know. Let's see. Anyone received their keys yet? So the keys are going to be during the 10 o'clock, I think. Da-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do. Tell it to the spy bot. I think I'm going to set new rules on YouTube where if you use the terms, what is it? What What terms should we mute on YouTube, chat? Chat, what terms should I just auto-mute people when they start using them in chat? Like, what are we all tired of hearing in chat? Verse 48. You're pushing it. You and whoever you're arguing with. Just stop. I'm expecting a We Are Marathon quote. We'll see. Where do you put these codes? I have no idea. I don't know what the codes are that are coming in. I gotta say, yeah, good call. Eat fresh. I'm seriously just gonna mute him. Like, I'm so annoyed by it more than anything. Stop. Please stop driving into people's crotches. Bungie, stop crouching in front of the robot. People are just going to drive into your crotch. Pro tip. Oh my god. Is something actually going to happen? Is something actually going to happen? They started so strong with the viral marketing stuff, and then they did this robot for 2 freaking hours. Bungie. No. The robot... Yeah, alright. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put muted terms in. Settings, community moderation. All right, let's do it. What other terms do we want to mute, chat? Anybody? Yeah, I think those two are enough. All right, there we go. Stream is warming up. We're almost there. GTA 6. GTA 6 can stay because we're going to be talking about GTA 6. I'm still on X. I still use X and Blue Sky, and I'm not very active on Blue Sky. Blue Sky, every time I sign in, it's like 4 people have posted. It's pretty dull. I have no plans to leave any platform or any of that stuff. Denver, you're welcome to go post whatever you want on your X. I'm just tired of hearing about it. It's just so exhausting, honestly. I think if you mute a term, you can still post it, right? Just I don't have to see it anymore. Yeah, knock yourself out. We love the robot. I do not love the robot. Don't do the robot. If you're doing a major reveal for a brand, please do not do one of these robots for 2 hours leading up to it. Yes, please crouch in front of the robot so it drives into your crotch. Please. It's driven into like 3 crotches. Yeah. Every time. I'll try for you as an experiment. I'm about to comment both of the words I suggested. All right, eat fresh. Let me know what happens. If you, I don't want anybody to like get in trouble. I don't want to see it anymore. I have no commentary to add. Mute Concord. Concord's fine. Beep boop. Oh my God! Finally, yes. I didn't see anything eat fresh. What did it say to you? Did it just post it? Stream is warming up. Thank you. All right, we're going to move my camera down. All right, here we go. Here we go, chat. Now I'm getting a little excited. Stream is warming up. So eat fresh, what happened? It just let you post it, but I don't have to see it? That's fine. Stream is warming up. We actually get to see the video game now. Yes, never do the robot. Again, the robot was a bad call. Great. Good to know. It just means I don't have to read it anymore. All right, we got a timer. The marathon gameplay reveal is almost here. We got 2 hours of a robot running into people's crotches. That was very exciting stuff. There was a code that I posted at some point. That was fun. Here we go. Do, do. All right, any second now. Sick of the music yet? They've played a few different tracks. I think I'm a little tired of that one, the one track. 280K on Twitch. Honestly, Excel, that's not a lot. I don't think 280K is a lot, is it? Let's see here. So just chatting is 387. League of Legends is 293. There's a big event going on today, it looks like. And then Marathon's 282. I think the Destiny reveals were bigger. So it's twice that of the GTA 5 direct reboot. Are they actually giving away codes? They are. They're supposed to be sending me 10, but the codes are going to be sent in during the reveal, from my understanding. I am keeping an eye out for them. I'm aware that a lot of people are watching for codes. If I can give them away on YouTube, I'll give them away on YouTube. It might be a Twitch only thing. I don't know. We will see. What is this game? It's a new game. We don't know. It is the new Bungie game. I've been following Bungie like my whole career. Are these Steam keys? It's a key and then you go to a website to redeem them. So it is, but there is a potential that you could just get them wherever. Hey, Clay, good to see you. PvP extraction hero shooter. We're going to find out more soon. I personally wish and hope that this is a pre-recorded presentation. I know that might sound weird. I don't want to see a live presentation. I want to see a Bungie Vidoc style presentation from Bungie where they do this reveal. That's my preference in terms of presentation style. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I would go for. We're 10 minutes out. Nothing on the official marathon page. Nothing new on the official marathon page. Just says soon. This is all we got on the official marathon page. For the time being, we just got this image. But we are... Oh! No audio.
Our full reveal to go ahead and show you some marathon gameplay live here from Bungie HQ, but we actually have the distinct privilege of being joined by a pretty solid contingent of the marathon development team in-house. So in addition to some of the folks we're going to be talking to on stage here in just a little bit, we wanted to take the opportunity to get to introduce you to just a few of them here before we kicked off the show.
Let's go, Desmond,
now,
listening
first
since
things
Fireteam
first,
Chat.
someone
Thanks.
who's been here at Bungie for a little bit and someone who has also agreed we're going to do it on film and make sure that everyone knows that you've agreed to take me on a run at some point. But Kevin Yanis, Senior Design Lead here at Bungie. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm really excited for this truly momentous day.
It's going to be a lot of fun. What about today's show are you most excited about?
Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited for the team, or for everyone to see the team's work on the runners.
A little bit of a
We've been developing
pre-show.
these gameplay fantasies and visual for a long time. I know the community's reacted really positively to some of the previews we've given. And, you know, Bungie games have this immaculate touch and feel, this great gunplay. And with Marathon, we're adding tac shooter elements to it. To really increase that depth and mastery that people expect from our games. So I'm excited to see how everyone reacts to that.
Yeah, now we're going to get to see a lot of that soon, but we're also going to get to see, you mentioned you get to work on the runners. Can you tell us just a little bit, without spoiling what's on the show, what we're going to see today?
Yeah, sure. With these runners, you're going to see they're pretty archetypical. So you're going to see different but clear and distinct fantasies and gameplay identities and roles. And hopefully people walk away from this understanding how their team compositions are going to look like and what their friends are going to play.
Outstanding. Kevin, well, thank you for being here today, man. We appreciate it. As we go right on down the line, we're also joined by Senior Engineering Lead here at Bungie, Mr. Sean Chan. Sean, how's it going, man?
Hi, I'm great. Yeah, it's really good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for asking. That's so nice of you. For folks out there that may not know what it is a Senior Engineering Lead does, what do you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, I make sure everything works. So, like, if something doesn't work, Kevin comes and calls me, right? This doesn't work, come call me. Everything's like, call Sean if it doesn't work, you know?
I mean, it's a huge undertaking, obviously, here working in video games. It's such an intersection between art and science. Anything particular today that you're really excited for people to see?
We have a lot of cool
game
tech that people haven't seen yet, like stuff that can happen in this game that we just haven't seen before.
Okay.
So this will be the first time they see it. I'm really nervous, and I hope everything works well.
Being nervous means you're both excited but want it to go well, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Well, Sean, thank you for being here today, man, too. We really appreciate it.
I'm into it.
And of course, as we go on down the line, we're also joined by Marathon's narrative director, Julia Narden. Julia, how you doing?
Really excited, Andy.
Should my camera be larger,
Today we're
chat?
obviously going to get a lot to show, or get to show off a lot rather today here in just a little bit. But what are you most excited for people to see?
Oh man. So as you know, we've been treating this as both a reimagining of and a direct successor to the original trilogy, which means we've been taking that really rich, textured world building from the original games and using it as sort of a sacred foundation that we want to continue building on. And finally, we get to share some of that with our community today.
It's very exciting, and selfishly, as someone who grew up playing the original trilogy with his dad, it's been so much fun getting to talk story with you. Can't wait for everyone to get to see. Anything in particular, anything else that you're excited for people to get to dig into as they learn more about Marathon? We've unleashed a little bit with the ARG and everything, but any thoughts so far?
If I said it, I'd get in trouble, so I think I want to keep it a surprise.
Fair question. All right, well, we got a big show coming up. Thank you, Julia, for being here. Thank you all, too, for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it a ton. All right,
Okay.
we are in final prep now, everyone, so we'll be back in just a little bit on the other side with some Marathon gameplay. Don't go away.
I'm glad they broke it up a little bit. But yeah. It's been a lot. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. It's almost happening. Any second now. Wait, what? Is this my browser? Here, we'll do a floating pip. A little more enthusiasm. Let's go, everybody. Yay, new video game. I don't even know if I should be excited. Destin is rising to 400K on Twitch. Is it? Did it jump to 400? Well, they're actually close to the reveal now. So maybe people are tuning in. Yeah, let's tweet it one more time. Whoops. Oh my god, I can't type. Give. All right. It's almost time, everybody. Almost time. We're almost there. Any second now. We will see what Marathon is. We will see if people actually enjoy this game, if it resonates with them. No pressure, Bungie. You just need this to be a bigger success than Destiny. All you need this to do is be wildly successful, and somehow Frontiers also has to be wildly successful. So that's all you need to do. Simple, very easy for any company to have two massively successful franchises running concurrently. I'm sure you're going to knock it out of the park. No, I hope the game is good, though, in all seriousness. No codes distributed yet, but they will be distributed. I believe it happens during the reveal. So I will keep my email open and watching it. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. My Wait, where's my... There we go. Now my set's ready. We don't know when Fair Games is. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I already downloaded it on Xbox. Yeah, some people did the preload thing. No, that was displayed on the like during the stream. They just drove by a code. I don't know what that was about. All right, here we go. 150. I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited. This is the first game Bungie has revealed in what, 10 years? Like a new franchise? Not new franchise, but like a refreshed franchise? Because Marathon's not new, but this takes place 400 years after the original? Or something like that. You be good. Caterpillar's going crazy. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. We are 1 minute away. Initializing. Here we go. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Under 1 minute before the reveal. Literally any second. I think it's like 10 seconds. Yeah, song's done. Here we go. Here we go. It's just the entire company on the line here, Bungie. You better cook. You've done some pretty good cooking lately. Hopefully Bungie cooked. We'll see. Question is, do I replace... Oh, here we go. All right, first look at gameplay, everybody. All right. Hey, I know him. Hey, Lars. Lars is the guy on the far left.
Here in beautiful Washington, where we're coming to you live with the opportunity to share a little bit of Marathon gameplay with you for the very first time. My name's Andy. I work on the social media team here, and we've got an awesome show lined up for you with a little surprise at the end that you're going to want to stick around to. So make sure to go ahead and tune out early. But no need to worry. You're not going to have to sit here and listen to me. I'm joined by some of my teammates here at Bungie to walk us through some of what we're going to be seeing today. So no time like the present. Let's get into the show. First things first, this gentleman here to my right, to your left, is Marathon's game director, Mr. Joe Ziegler. Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
I'm super stressed. Thanks for asking.
Finally show something about our game, you know? We've been a little bit silent for a while, but we're hoping you'll have a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we'll have another video in addition to one of just you in your office hanging out.
Exactly,
so,
yeah. I won't be talking for like 20 minutes straight this time. I promise, yeah.
So for anyone out there that may not know you or what you do here, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
I work with a lot of amazing people, some of the people on this stage, a lot of people who are sort of in the audience here today. My goal is ultimately to take sort of all the ideas that we have, bring them together into a singular experience and help to deliver that experience as a single thread. So just love that.
Thank you very much for being here today, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. As we go on down the line, we're also joined by a man who's been instrumental in bringing the worlds of both games and film to life, our franchise art director, Mr. Joe Cross. Joe, how's it going?
Joe Cross, he's the one that's been tweeting out the images, the concept art that we've seen throughout the stream.
Joe, for anyone, obviously you've got some fans here, but for anyone out there in the audience at home that may not know you or doesn't get a chance to work with you, can you tell us
If you
just a little
look,
bit about
Joe's
who
the
you
one
are
that's
and what
been
you do?
posting those images.
So, I'm Joe Cross. I'm franchise art director of Marathon, and you know, my job is to sort of set the tone and the vision, the visual style of this, reimagine this IP and this amazing game, and then you know, make sure that our world-class art team is set up for success. Paving the way a bit.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for everything.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot to dig into today, so thank you for being here as well.
Thank you.
As we go right on down the line, we have, without a doubt, the most important Andrew on this stage here today, our gameplay director, Mr. Andrew Witz. How's it going, Witz? Witz, for anyone out there that may be just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Andrew Witz. I'm the gameplay director. What basically means is I had to work with a bunch of awesome people to set up what the sandbox, the survival sandbox of Marathon is going to be. So that's runners, weapons and equipment, and the combatants, the UESC. They're going to be hunting players on Tau Ceti. So yeah, what up to the gameplay team?
I want to
Thank you
see
all
the
for all your
game.
work.
And
of course,
last guy's
but exception
whatever.
At least someone who you've probably seen in Bungie Vidocs in the past, and someone who's been able
Whatever
to
about that last
design
guy.
here at Bungie since Halo 3.
It's Lars.
The one, the only
Lars
Mr.
is great.
Senior design lead here, rather, the one, the only Mr. Lars Bakken.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lars, we're back.
You could say Marathon's back.
You could.
Oh, that's true.
I'll leave that to you, though. Well, for anyone out there in the audience who may not get that reference and is just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, my name is Lars Bakken. I'm a senior design lead on the Run team. Shout out to Run team, everyone that's out there right now. A lot of fans out there. So the Run team is
Lars is like
consisting
the
of, we
guy,
make the maps, so
if
the
you're
zones
wondering.
that you're going into. We make the activities, so we take some of the cool stuff that Andrew's team, we remix it, we add the UESC in, we make them real difficult on purpose. And then we also have the contracts team, which are the factions, the corporations that players are sort of doing deals with because they're mercenaries. And that gets a little bit down into sort of the missions and everything. And so that's the stuff I hopefully make everyone proud with.
Well, we'll get into that here very shortly.
No
but
pressure.
Thank you all for starters all for being here. Before we get started as well, a quick reminder, do yourself a favor, make sure you've got your Bungie and your Twitch account linked to make sure you don't miss out on the Twitch drop that's going on right now. And if you also go ahead and subscribe to any channel in the Marathon directory, you can get a special little cat badge next to your name to go ahead and show everyone that you're here
is
today.
all
So
true.
Go out there, find a streamer you haven't found before, and make sure and drop a sub out there and share the love. And also, if you have dropped your sub here on Marathon the Game, worry not, that money all goes to the Bungie Foundation, so thank you for helping us help them do some good out there. And now we have a big show again lined up. We've got some gameplay on the way coming up very shortly. We had a chance to go ahead and work with some creators and press very recently, and we're going to show you what they thought of the game. And of course, again, I'll repeat myself, but we've got something really great for you at the end of the show, so make sure and stick around.
What?
But again,
Is it
purpose
the
of today is
alpha?
to show off some gameplay.
Absolutely.
Let's see it.
Like to you for this next part.
Yeah, so before we get started, obviously there's a lot to talk about today. We have a little bit of a taste to show you about what our game is about, just to kick us off, so we can put some images to what we've been talking about here. So let's take a look.
All right. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's Destiny. It's Destiny mechanics. All right, that's good. Oh, you can lay booby traps. Interesting. Invis camo. Down but not out mechanic.
Death. The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream.
Uh-oh, chat.
Yours. No.
I like art. Gunplay looks good. I don't know, chat. I don't know if it's the sound mix on the trailer. I like the aesthetics. September 23rd, we got a release date, September 23rd, 2025. I am cautious on it.
First things first, you saw that correctly. Marathon will be releasing just later this year on September 23rd, so you'll be able to ship out to Tau City very shortly. And in addition to that, coming just
What do you
later
think,
this
chat?
month on April 23rd,
We're gonna do a
be
poll
running
really
closed
quick.
alpha test that you can be a part of. Now, as a quick heads up, this is going to be focused on North America, 18 plus only.
I'm gonna run a poll.
There's going to
How do I
be
do
a
a poll
big
on
chance to play up
Twitch?
front, but don't worry, there's going to be other opportunities to play later. So to make sure you're caught up with all the details and you're ready to go,
W or L?
do yourself a favor, head over to our Discord at discord.gg/marathonthegame. And of course,
What do you think?
if you're here in Twitch chat with us today, then you've already done yourself a big favor. Members of our community and moderation teams are going to be going out and looking for folks to drop codes to as well to make sure that you can get priority access when the alpha kicks off. So go ahead and keep an eye out on your inbox. There's no exclamation point drops or anything you need to do, though I'm sure folks will do it anyway. But worry not, you've gone ahead and
All
done
right, what do you
yourself a favor
think?
by being here today. But let's get into it. What did we just see?
A lot of death, you know, is first what we all saw. But honestly, you saw a first glimpse of some of what's going on in Marathon,
not-
our extraction shooter that we're creating over here. And
Oh, people didn't like it in chat.
It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some runners in there. It's got some weapons in there.
I think we got to play it.
Crazy stuff happening.
I don't think that was a
Little
good
taste of the
reveal
weapons
trailer.
In there. You saw some alternate weapon actions. The flip scope is in there, so weapons are going to do more than just shoot. Obviously, it's a Bungie game. We got to like really push things. Yeah, a lot of runner abilities are in there as well. The UESC, obviously, a little taste of the UESC and what they're capable of.
I don't know, chat.
Yeah, a lot of awesome stuff.
And some fun world interactions too. Like there's that sequence where the shutters go down and then everything goes wrong for the team that's in that room.
Wow.
But that's, yeah, it's pretty cool to see those things.
Yeah, everything goes wrong, the Andy Salisbury story. Mr. Ziegler, so why are we making Marathon? Why is Bungie going into the extraction shooter space?
I mean, extraction shooters are something that are a passion of all of ours. Like, we really like the idea of bringing this experience that we've all enjoyed, which is this kind of intense survival-based experience where you are frequently unsure of what's going to happen next, but you're on that adventurous ride of it. You know, we talk about it sort of like it's a horror story that's kind of unfolding before you, and testing yourself to see if you can survive it. And we really wanted to take that and sort of, I don't know, bring a lot more people into it. When you love something, you really kind of want to just, you know, attract others to it, and so you can have a bigger party with it. And so, yeah, we've been doing a lot of work to make that happen.
Yeah, no, it shows. And you know, Lars, obviously, Bungie's got a long history of shooters, but this is a new type altogether for us to dive into. From your side, what's it been like designing for all of this?
It's been fantastic. So when I started at Bungie, it was on the multiplayer team. And,
Where's the trailer? Where's the trailer?
I'm a competitive person in my nature. I really enjoy PvP. And so having to take that in the Marathon game and think about every single angle of every design, knowing that there will be other human beings in, around, and on the other side of it has just been fascinating and really exhilarating for myself personally, and I also know for the team.
It's been really exciting to see. And you know, obviously, you mentioned we saw a lot. We saw some runners. Mr. Witz, can you do me a favor and help introduce these 4 runners that are going to be available when the closed
4
alpha
runners at
begins?
start.
Yeah, for sure. We'll have 6 runners at launch, but we're focusing on the core 4 here they're going to be in the
Oh, I
alpha.
did it wrong.
So going left to right, we have Locust. Locust is our soldier kind of fantasy, our soldier kit, all about push forward gameplay, right? The first one in, trying to get as many picks as possible, right? Against either the UESC or other players. Next, we have Blackbird. It's a very reconnaissance-based kit, all about like figuring out where players and enemies are in general and punishing poor positioning. Glitch is like our agile disruptor kind of kit, all about pushing forward, disrupting enemy teams and what they're doing and getting out and kind of having that kind of cycle. Void is our stealth boy, our sneaky boy, all about throwing down smokes, going a full active camo cloak, into the darkness, getting some reses, and then taking some people by surprise. So yeah, this is our core 4 right now for Alpha.
A lot of different play styles to choose from out of the gate. And even furthermore, Joe Cross, also, if anyone's not following Joe Cross on Twitter, do yourself a favor and do so. But you've been sharing some art with these runners pretty recently out there on Twitter with everyone. Before the show, we were talking a little bit, and I've heard this come up a lot, but you guys have been working off of this concept of graphic realism. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and what that means for the design here?
Yeah, it's one of our ingredients that we've sort of conjured up to help us define the visual world. For these runners, the first thing we wanted to make sure was their visual fantasy reflected the gameplay fantasy well.
It's 50-50 on Twitter.
And then we sort of have our unique recipe of influences and inspirations for the reimagining of this world.
Locust, Blackbird, Glitch, and Void.
Sort of, constraints we've created is this idea of graphic realism, where we kind of reduce the amount of geometry, we limit our materials, we use a lot of graphic design and color. And we sort of use it as a tool to onboard artists who are working on the project, and then it doesn't hurt to have a world-class concept team cranking this stuff out. And that's sort of the origin of a lot of these designs.
Yeah. And obviously the world of Marathon has so much legacy to it as well. As a kid who grew up playing it, I know it well myself. But what's it been like stepping into this world?
It's amazing. For art geeks out there, the father of the Marathon visual world in a lot of ways is this guy, Craig Mullins, who you see art represented on the left, started out as a fan, then got incorporated into the IP officially by Bungie. And so his legacy looms super large. And we've always tried to, pay attention, pay homage, make sure we were doing justice. And you can see here in the center, this is kind of a proto-runner. We developed early in the process to make sure that our sort of approach to graphic realism and style lined up and sort of represented that. And then on the right here, sort of an evolution into one of our actual runners here, Blackbird, with a similar fantasy and composition. So I think it's working out well, and I think we're doing something new, but also sort of looking back.
It's like a 3-panel study on how to hold the spine, right? Is what you're looking at. Yeah, that's really awesome.
These are the classes they reveal, by the way. Locust, Blackbird, Glitch, and Void. September 23rd, 2025.
Excellent. Well, that said, if anyone out there in Twitch chat as well has any questions, go ahead and drop them in. We're going to try and answer as many as we can. We're going to be showing, again, a lot of stuff today. So if you've got anything that comes to mind, please feel free to throw it in there. Folks on the community team are going to be keeping an eye out. But we've obviously got a chance to go ahead and dive a little deeper. We've done some telling. Let's go ahead and do some more showing by taking a bit of a deeper dive into some more Marathon gameplay.
Let's do it.
You need to show more. This is what they should have opened with. They shouldn't have opened with a sizzle. Should have closed with a sizzle. We don't know what the game is. This is better. This is better. This gives me more of an idea what the gameplay will actually be like.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4. You
yes.
are a runner. A
this is much better.
Who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell.
All right, we got running abilities.
And stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest.
Okay.
You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces,
18,
and otherworldly threats.
I'm gonna start taking notes.
To scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune. The environments of Tau Ceti 4 are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault.
Yeah, it's an extraction shooter. Okay.
It's inevitable.
3 parties, 18 players total.
Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents.
So 6 teams.
Run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight.
They have a faction system.
Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront.
All right, I'm
Dynamic
feeling
and
this.
Tactile gunplay.
This is
Runners
better.
with unique playstyles and customizable builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights.
That wasn't a
Whether
one-shot.
you're on a zero-to-hero run or high roll
I like the
with
weather
powerful
mechanics.
gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down
You can
but not
ping.
out to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot.
Can revive
If
your
you believe Your
teammates.
skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge. We give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill, to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same. With dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective.
Runs are time
Looking
limited.
to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation. Slip into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends, grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need.
So he's like,
You're always free to experiment with team compositions.
he's like the Rainbow Six
limit to
guy.
How you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges, ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the mysteries of Tau Ceti 4. Remember, you're only ever one run away from your next big score.
I don't know, chat. Game will be better in 3 months.
All right.
This presentation style is much better.
Let's get into breaking this down.
So just to recap,
so
these are the
I think
characters.
for starters, again, as we touched on,
Telling
before
us
the
a little
break,
bit more
Bungie
about
has
it
such a
now.
rich history with Marathon. Joe Cross, from your standpoint, facilitating this gameplay with your art style. Again, what was it like, kind of approaching this from your perspective? What were you looking to do?
Build on the legacy. The narrative of Marathon is incredibly rich and like inspirational, easy sort of inspiration for art. I also love just sort of having the keys to this car from this era, working on a game from this era. I love older games. I love the way the games look from the PS1, PS2 era. So there was a lot for us, and like I said, paying homage to some of the great sort of iconic artists of the time. So
Yeah, and also we had some keen-eared folks in chat. I think it's Joey Wolffinder asked if this is Ben Starr. Yep, Ben Starr was the narrator of that piece. Excellent ear.
Great voice, right?
Yeah, super cool. Yeah,
Wonderful voice.
He's almost an Andrew Witz, but he does his best. But all right, I'm gonna put you on the spot with a tough one, Mr. Joe Ziegler.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite runner?
Ooh, controversial question. I play a variety of them, but I will say probably the one I end up playing the most is Blackbird. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Any Blackbird mains out there? I like playing Blackbird because it's a great crew.
Give this
runner.
feedback.
Like it's in terms of being able to provide a lot of information, provide a lot of support. It's
Because
also a
I
great,
care about them being
runner that
successful.
Kind of helps to counter. A
We
lot of
don't know who
strategies that
Blackbird
can
is.
occur, especially ambush strategies that.
We
happen.
don't have a
Also
lot of
catch
context to this. I
Void
feel
out
like they're
of
too.
position if Void's
They're
trying to hide.
talking about like
So
we've
yeah,
all
there's
been
a lot of
playing this
lot of-
game
lot of,
for a month.
versatility to how you can play it.
Very fun, Mr. Witz. I think you and I
Using
share the same
generic
name. I
terminology,
gotta ask as
like-
well, who's your go-to runner?
Oh,
This doesn't
I
help
split my
me
time
know
between
more about the
Locust.
game.
I'm a very push-forward kind of player. as Joe reminds me all the time, because I'm pushing too much too
You don't
often.
even have a W key. It just goes.
I just love to go fast
They've had
forward,
this
that's
problem
right.
with their
And
presentations
so,
with
like,
Marathon, in my
that
opinion.
push-forward, gameplay that Locust has, right? Being like
They keep talking to me like I've been playing the game for a month. I don't even know who these characters are. I have no attachment to the Marathon brand yet. We don't know how the runners work. We don't know how guns work. We don't know how they play. You can
trying to exfil, trying to extract, and then like taking
like
the arm cannon and just knocking them out of like the zone, and now they're trapped with me and hopefully my teammates. Joe,
I'm scanning. I'm looking for enemies. It's good, yeah.
To that same end, actually, as you guys
they
kind of
made this
discuss the runners,
mistake when they
Nest
did the
Oz in
delay
chat
announcement. It's like,
asks,
this
what's
is
the
an
pacing
internal
targets for the
email.
gameplay? Are there any movement or traversal mechanics?
You didn't even announce a date yet.
There
How do
are
I know
a lot of
anything's delayed?
movement and traversal mechanics inside of the game, but it varies. Your effectiveness varies per runner.
Yeah, like everything in like we're making like a survival sandbox, which means everything kind of has to have a cost, right? And so like going, if you want to go fast, like Locust has like a super sprint, so to speak. Like they have leg jets that kind of come on to help you sprint even faster. That causes heat. So basically, it's almost like a stamina system, but we call it heat because we're these awesome mercenary cyborgs, right?
That's
where, like the body overheats, and so this character has like some mobility, but you overheat quite a bit. So that's kind of the cost that's there, and so that's what pushes us into like finding implants that maybe like expand like how much like.
This is
your
good
heat
context.
meter, and also give you more agility, so you can even go even faster, right? So yeah, there's a lot of cost in the game in terms of when we place a mobility thing in there, we really want to make sure. It's like, how does this affect the pace, and how does this affect the overall survival sandbox?
And to be fair, we're still looking at the alpha builds. We got to balance a lot of stuff because some stuff is kind of sketchy. Yeah.
It's there's a lot to learn. That's why we're doing this, right?
Yeah,
okay, I mean, it's
actually,
good
when we're talking
context
about kind of those finer details
about how it
that
works.
still kind of bug you a little bit. In Marathon Buildcraft,
I want to
is a
play it
big
first,
deal.
chat.
What does that mean? In
But
the
they're
world you guys are
talking
building?
about the game
Yeah,
like
and so,
I've
like,
played
the
it.
runners are essentially like a base, right? And so each runner
He's doing a
has,
good job of
they have
giving
a
me
bunch of
context
implants that you
about
can
how
kind
the
of find
runners work.
that do kind of wild things, and like
But
as they go up in
Joe's talking to
rarity, right,
me
there's a lot of stats, so you can increase
like
your
I've played it.
resistance to
I don't
certain
have
things.
context for what
like,
Joe's saying.
Tox is one, so you can essentially
He's
be
doing
poisoned,
great.
right,
He's
as our tox, and
explaining
so,
how they work.
You can build resistances to that. You can increase your agility. There's shields, obviously, to make you a bit more durable. We have cores. Cores are really cool. They basically give you like extra passives. And at the base rarity, like they have these kind of passives that you kind of play around. At the highest rarity, they are specific to the runner kit that you have, the runner you're playing. And what they do is they really augment your abilities wildly, right? So you can, you're doing one thing, and then you get like a cord specifically for glitch, and now you're like, oh, my double jump is a triple jump? Like, that's how much we want to kind of push that.
Cores.
So that gear really matters. And so builds are like completely the implants, the cores, weapons, weapon attachments. Weapons have like a pretty cool progression too. We have gold mods, which are kind of like the highest end of the attachment pool. They're essentially like exotics in our game, right? What is the exotic version of this Magnum that can do some wild stuff? So yeah, like really it's the entire package together is what the build crafting experience is in Marathon.
That's super exciting. And actually, to that same end, we got a question in chat as well from, I think, Firex is how you pronounce it. How many players are going to be in each map?
You already told us. 16.
Varies per map.
Yeah, it varies per map.
Got it.
The footage that people have seen a lot of, Dire Marsh, we support up to 18 players.
Whoa, what?
Okay, all right, so going to be room for a lot of play styles. To that same end, I know we talked a little bit about Void earlier as well. Lars, can you walk us through maybe just your play
So
style when you're
18 players is
approaching
the
any of these-
cap?
Sure, yeah.
Let's go ahead and sell out the best strategy.
Hold up.
Give away my secret.
Some maps have less than
so
18
Void
players
is
on them?
really fun for me because it leans into this part of my personality that is like very devious.
No, what
And
Lars
so,
just said
if you go on
is
a run with me,
the
I'll be like,
biggest
"Hey,
map
Claymores you see, let
has
me know."
18
And
players.
I'm putting those in my backpack, and I'm doing
Total.
crazy things like, okay, so Void has a prime ability that sends out.
That
I
means
think you
some
saw it in
maps
the
could
video,
have
it sends, like,
4.
a wall of smoke that sort of like your home base. when
I
you
don't
do
know if
that,
that's
it's
good.
portable. Because when you go in that, you become invisible. You get automatic active camo. So I'll do things like set that up to make people believe I'm doing one thing and then do another. So a lot of subversive things. I'll go in there and I'll claymore the inside, right? Someone comes in after me, they're gonna have a very bad time. But I also do things like I'll go to a place in the zone where there's high tier loot, and I'll claymore it up, and then close all the doors and leave, and be like, I wonder if anyone's gonna show up. And then sure enough, maybe 5 minutes later, I see the shield crack in the HUD, and I'm like, yes, I can go back.
I like
go
that.
back and see what's going on.
Like it sounds
so,
fun.
Yeah,
that's concerning though.
Yeah. How about you, Joe Cross? What's your go-to?
Well, if you know me, I'd rather look good and lose. So I generally pick the runner with the coolest helmet, and in this lineup, I think that's clearly Blackbird. As far as my play style,
In the review, I'm taking
I'm
notes.
typically just a decoy. So
in the reveal trailer, they said up to 18 players, which is 6 teams, 18 total live players on the map, with a bunch of
it's the end of my run story.
NPCs that you would fight.
Fair.
But
Well, we wanna
Lars
thank you all for your
indicated that
collective
some
sacrifice. We
smaller
appreciate it.
maps will have fewer than that.
Actually, to that same end, obviously we do a lot of playtesting here internally. Wits, I know you mentioned you've got a folder of some of your best plays, but what are some of your most memorable runs so far?
Some of my memorable runs are really when I think I'm going to be doing one thing, right? Like, okay, I'm going to do a contract. I'm going to be going here. I got to go into this room. Got to interact with this device. And I think it's like,
Let this guy
I'm
talk
safe,
more.
Like I'm kind of doing
And
like
Lars.
a routine thing. I can get in and get out if I'm like smart about it and really kind of listen for what's going on. Like there's no UESC around. There's no players around. And oftentimes there's another player. Like the best moments is there's another crew that are going for the exact same thing. And there's this moment of like you're about to turn the key to get into a locked room, and then the other team is right there, and you're
Is
like,
it?
oh,
What's
crap.
Tarkov?
Like, and then you're like, this
It's
is
16
all
to
out war
20?
in like a hallway that seems to be like a regular hallway, but now it's just like it just gets crazy. And so I think those are the peaks that happen where there's these tense moments you're trying to do something that lead to these very quick crescendos where these mercenaries kind of going crazy, and like all these players are jumping in.
So Bungie sent me the codes, but they forgot to attach them.
Listen, the tactics are happening fast.
So
They're just
processing power.
I don't know what to
the
tell
math
y'all.
is going. Like it's happening.
It's improvisational, right? Yeah. It sounds like, runs can obviously entail a lot, but we also have a question from Sharky218. Is loot going to be just weapons, or is there going to be more for people to go after while they're out there in Tau City?
There's a ton of
There's a ton of
them. Yeah, there's implants, there's cores, there's equipment,
Consumables.
there's
Grenades.
Consumables. Yeah.
Talk about grenades.
Yeah, there's grenades. We have a bunch of different types of grenades in the game as well that you can loot in the world. We have valuables. We have backpacks. Yeah, attachments, weapons, materials, keys.
And there's a bunch of stuff
Lots
too
of loot.
that we're just we call valuables, but like there's times when you're running low on money and you're like, I just need to do a valuables run right now, and I need to pick up these things and get my money, into my space bank. So.
Space Bank, yeah.
That actually is a good segue.
Show me the
from,
storefront,
not
Goji
existing
says.
on
Yeah,
Fallen
Goji.
Hobo.
I miss you, by the way, man. It's
Asks,
been a long
what do I
time.
do with the loot when I extract? Like,
Good to
why
see
does
you.
it matter in the long run?
Yeah, there's a variety of reasons. So a lot of it was related to sort of our factions and contract system. But if you
Okay.
wanna talk a little bit about that, Lars.
Yeah, we've got this entire system we call factions. You're doing contracts, they're like missions, and you are being greeted originally by AI representative because you are a mercenary. You don't really have allegiance to anyone. They are going to pay you to do these jobs, and so they'll give you these missions to do. And as you're doing these missions, like Andrew said, sometimes you'll run into danger. But the cool thing about, I think, a lot of the faction and the contract system is like you could complete the, download the agricultural survey from this one area on
I
one
hope
of the
we see more
zones, and
gameplay.
You're doing the thing, and you've sort of done it. So even if you die, you've still made progress there, which I think is a really cool aspect of that feature. But then there's also this other meta layer where as you're working with the different factions, they allow you to upgrade yourself over time. And so you can increase your heat meter, you can increase your loot speed, things like that.
It sounds interesting from a mechanic perspective. I'll give him that.
Possible to meet the challenge of the world, right? Like essentially, different missions get harder.
This
over
should have been a
time,
Vidoc,
which
you
means
guys.
want to have more loot on you so you can survive longer. So just
I
in
literally
general,
got an email
Be able to do fight all the
that said,
hostile entities in the world. Like get through the
Marathon Alpha code.
POI on a zone that's heavily
Don't
fortified
distribute
by
these
UESC and all of the different units
until
that are there.
10.
There's the snipers, the
And there's
assault
no
units.
codes
You
attached
wanna
to the
be
email.
able
It's just
to
a blank
not only
email.
withstand that and players.
So-
So there's a lot of reasons why you want to.
I'm pinging them. They're
So
trying
a
to
lot
sort
of
it
loot
out.
translates into things like upgrades.
Trying to get
that
these in
they,
your hand.
Utilize through the factions, but there's also an in-game store called the.
This
Black Market,
should have
where
been
you
a
can use a lot
Vidoc.
of your currency and things like that to actually re-equip yourself if you go on a bad run, or to upgrade yourself if you need anything from that space. So, yeah, there's a lot of reasons to get a lot of good loot out. I don't think I'm ever short of reasons to get loot out.
That just says something else about me, though. I'm just a loot goblin. So sometimes extraction shooters also can be seen as kind of hardcore and maybe tough to get into. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to make them easier to dive into?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that we could talk about. One is we are obviously investing, besides doing a little bit more onboarding in the front end, so players can understand a little bit about what the nature of the game mode is. We're also doing a lot to make combat something that's a little bit more approachable, but also just equally as
This
deep.
is the stream you do in a week,
but
in
I
my
think Andrew can
opinion.
talk about it, yeah.
Yeah, we want to make like,
This
is, like,
stream
a
should have been a
Bungie shooter, right? We wanna
Vidoc.
make sure it's approachable.
It
We,
should have been the
nail those
trailer
fantasies. Every
of
button press
Vidoc
feels awesome, right?
talking
And so
about why the
really trying
game's
to bring
exciting.
That kind of like morph the Bungie action game into like in the survival space where
And
again,
then
everything kinda costs
in the
something, right?
middle,
Getting shot, like,
that
you're
trailer
not
that
going
we
to
saw,
have like a limb system where like your limb's broken or anything, but you
and then
build,
maybe
like,
one more
guns do
sizzle
stopping power, right,
that
which they can
announces
knock
that
you out of
the
sprint,
beta
they can
keys are
slow you down,
available
right?
now or whatever. Alpha
Status
keys.
effects are still in the game, and so if you are hit with a chem grenade, right, you're going to be toxed. You can be immobilized,
Man.
right, which really slows you down. You can be overheated. There's all these things, and that pushes you into using consumables and making sure you have an answer for these things that happen. So we're trying to make sure that you keep the depth of the survival game, but the approachability of the action game, right? And so that's how we're trying to marry that together. And in addition to that, if you have some bad runs, right, like, and you don't have a lot of, you see your loot kind of going down, we have the sponsored kits, like it's kind of talking in the video earlier, where it's a package of gameplay items like weapons or equipment or maybe a shield or something or consumables. Yeah. That's kind of like the floor for what we think you can be really like you can be capable in the environment and actually like fight other players that actually are kitted out. So you're never feeling like the goal is that you can always clutch. Even if you find somebody who's completed kitted out in like really high-end gear, because that's your payday, right? That's like the beauty of the moment of like, oh my God, I took this player.
Okay, I got
They
codes.
have the best shield in the game. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, going to be a lot of good pointers for folks at home taking notes for when they get a chance to get into the alpha. But we'd be remiss if we also didn't mention how a big part of what we do here at Bungie is working alongside our community, which is why we've also had the chance since about 2022 to work with hundreds of different creators in our community as well, to go ahead and get some of their feedback. So to those of you out there that have joined us, thank you very much for your time and your opinions. They mean a lot. But no need to listen to me talk about it. We actually just last week had a bunch of folks in here to go ahead and play test the very same alpha build that some of you will have.
Okay, we're doing the first code giveaway.
I vote I go ahead and let you tell them about it in their own words.
Type !! Marathon Alpha if you want to enter.
Got him. Down the ball again and 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 again.
This is a new world. This is a different take on an extraction shooter.
No, let me get out!
It's game changing. It is literally game changing.
We're gonna do a code giveaway about every 3 minutes. I have 10 codes to give away.
This is such an exciting time.
You got to do it on Twitch, I
You
think.
are the first group outside of Bungie to
I don't know.
test our alpha build.
Look daddy up, let's go.
Okay, I am ready and up. Whatever you two are.
All right, I'm gonna pick the first winner.
Oh, we are bringing some money in.
Roman Noodle.
Quick read.
You got to send me a
Sorry,
message.
Yeah, I'm gonna see who we got in the raid with.
Gonna give you 30 seconds to send me a message,
my
Roman
research
Noodle.
is right next to
Congratulations.
the intercept.
You followed me 6 years ago.
Yeah.
You just want to grab that real quick? Yeah, we can do that.
Boom.
You want to get going?
Yep, Medro.
That should be a good one.
I didn't actually. I've not been there yet.
Oh, okay, there's...
Oh, yeah.
So... for
How
the
do I
gang,
send you the
there
code?
There is fall damage, and it is severe if you...
Yeah, just keep spamming Marathon Alpha.
Like, drastically reduced it though.
Here you go. Okay, so I'm sending you a whisper.
I may have just exploded my kneecaps. If you dash right before you hit the ground, don't take
it saves it.
damage.
It'll break the fall, yeah.
All right, everybody, keep spamming Marathon Alpha.
AI on the right.
If you've entered already, you are in. We're gonna do another winner here in a second. Exclamation point Marathon Alpha. Twitch.tv/Destin for access. We're gonna do another roll here in about 3 minutes. I gotta give away 10 codes in 30 minutes.
Sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
You good? You good?
This looks not so bad.
Yeah, still heading to field maintenance. Yep.
It looks slow. It looks a little slow. I don't know.
I got AI over here like crazy.
Oh my god, he just jump up. Are we killing them or ignoring them?
AI with a snipe up above is looking at me.
I need some bits ammo. Guys, pardon me.
You got it, Noodle. No problem. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do really appreciate it. Hanging out with y'all, watching the stream.
Oh yeah, here I think.
Player.
I'm gonna move my camera really quick.
I hit one, pretty sure, but I'm 1, 2. Down.
That's fine.
Actually, you want to do the HDD? Whilst we're here. Compared to what I do.
Either way, I'm getting shredded right now.
All right. Yeah, Clay, I hear you. We got some codes to give away. I'm gonna do another giveaway right now. Exclamation point Marathon Alpha.
That's a purple one.
Let's choose a winner. 3 olives. You just followed. 3 olives. You got to send me a message. You got to go at Destin. Send me a message, and I'll send you your code.
Big grenadiers, yeah. They're
Gonna give you about 30 seconds to confirm. 3 _ olives.
Oh, one of the guys you killed had just been weapons on him. Poor guy.
Oh, mechanics hit. That's what we need, right?
Waiting on you to confirm, olives. Giving you a few more seconds here.
Yeah, I'm inside with them.
All right, we're gonna re-roll olives.
When you have the mechanics kit, it doesn't take anything.
You gotta type something.
Yeah. I'm unlocking the box.
There he is.
Yeah, dropping in big ones too.
All right, I'm whispering it to you, olives. Here you go. Boom. All right, and let's just keep this rolling.
They've got long shots.
We got 80. We only have 87 entries, just for context. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. No need to sub. I appreciate the subscriptions.
I don't want to shield. There's a loot up there. Huge, absolute. Oh my god, I'm almost dead.
No, I whispered it to you, olives. You're all good.
Where are they?
They're on the balcony, like south 200.
I got one knocked.
All right, let's just keep this rolling. This is a Twitch-only thing, I believe. Here we go. Gonna roll another one. We got 91 entries. RK3BH3. Following status unknown. I don't know, but you won.
Kill him, he's a fiend.
RK3.
I'm coming to you, Ben.
Yeah, I see him.
RK3, you gotta send a message.
Oh my god, that's it.
I'll give you 1 minute to send a message.
Ben, you knocked one, I knocked another.
I gotta actually get your code ready. Boop.
Good stuff. I literally only have a side.
RK3. You just have to type something in chat. There you go.
The knock
All right, sending you a whisper with your code.
He's been quiet for an awful long time. I reckon he's gone to res.
You have to redeem these codes ASAP.
He's right there. Yep.
Yeah.
So let me check your whisper. It's like the little chat thing in the top right on Twitch. You should see a notification on Twitch.
Yeah, right on me. This player.
Yeah, it's in the top right corner.
very weak up there.
All right, we're gonna wait I'm just gonna watch the gameplay a little bit because I haven't really had a chance to check it out.
I'm underneath.
Thank you, Whisker. I got your whisper. We're gonna be doing another giveaway here in like 2 minutes. Congrats, RK.
Got one left.
All you need to do is enter !Marathon Alpha.
I got no tags.
!Marathon Alpha. We are on code 4 of 10.
Yeah, A1. Oh, is that him up there? Is that him up there? Is he up
They
the
have,
side?
I think they have to be redeemed by 11
Yeah, him.
a.m. Or, sorry, by 11 a.m. today. So you have to redeem them in the next 20 minutes. It's a link, and you just redeem it. It's not hard or anything like that.
I think they kind of built a ringer group, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
They built God squads, you could say. I feel like we might be the God squad.
RK3 got it. Thank you. Is it a Steam key? It is a Bungie net key, and then I don't know what happens. I don't have one. I'm just giving them to you guys.
We got knife some AI and grab some guns.
We can go to field maintenance.
Okay.
We got a loot container key. Isn't there one of those around here?
Yeah, it's right here.
All right, we're going to do another one right now. Let's do another one right now. Boop. Almighty Toph.
Where did I just screw that?
You followed 2 hours ago. Almighty Toph, you just won a key. You are the 4th of 10th key.
I knifed one.
Congratulations. Almighty Toph. You just got to drop a message in chat. Yo! Yeah, you won. Let me find that message. I lost it.
Oh my god. I'm dead.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Something sucking
Your
me.
key is in your whispers, Almighty Toph. Congratulations. All right, key number 5.
I found a
Key number
purple
5.
enemy.
You know
I
what?
heavy knifed it
We're going to do it right now.
and had to dump a
We're going
full
to do it right
mag
now.
in.
Here's another key coming up.
Yeah.
Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush. You followed what, 3 hours ago? Sugar Rush.
Okay. Yay.
Yo!
I don't want the conquest.
Let me send this over to you.
I should take it, but I don't want it.
Boom.
But here, take
Oh,
this.
long
Take
shot.
this.
Sugar Rush,
Okay.
it's in your whispers.
What's the question marks again?
All right, that
They're
was
on the
key
map?
number 5.
Layers, right?
I sent it over to you, Sugar Rush. Your keys will be delivered via
I
Whisper.
don't know.
You need to click the link. I
Where,
need to
where,
give
where,
all
where,
these
where,
away
where?
by 11, so we have 16 more minutes. I won't do a giveaway during the ads.
One is
No giveaway during the ads. Somebody got hit with an ad, so yeah. We'll wait. We'll wait till the ads go.
I'll get a purple shield. I knocked one.
Thank you for all the new follows and subs and everything. I really appreciate it. Sugar Rush, if you could just whisper me back. And Almighty Toe. So 3 olives. Almighty Toe and Sugar Rush. If you could just respond with a letter or something.
Glitch is moving. Glitch is moving.
Letting me know you got your
Behind-
code
yeah, Glitch is behind you at
in
the
your
moment.
whisper.
White shield. White shield.
Oh, she's scared. She's scared.
Down.
All right, Sugar, you're good. I see you.
Good.
Very, very nice. I called it purple.
Almighty and 3 olives. If you could just respond and let me know you got it. All right, Almighty.
Yeah, I want the
I saw you in
frickin'
chat.
purple.
I meant in the whisper. That's fine.
Purple shield. Who has that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, key number 6. We're gonna do key number 6.
The big drops, the stuff that's like really
Let's
high
do it.
value. You're like, I have to get this out.
Doesn't matter if I'm playing Lucas or Void or Glitch. If I've got a better aim, I'm gonna win. There's no other extraction
Boop.
feature like that. so I can have, like,
Decepticon.
When people find out
Decepticon
about certain
just
secrets
won.
and stuff,
Congratulations.
they are going to lose their mind.
Playing so far has just been.
All right,
refreshing,
Decepticon.
I'd like to say.
Boom. I see
Everything
you.
felt really
You
locked
responded.
in.
being sort of
Respond to the
next
whisper.
full
I'm
Bungie
sending your
experience
code right now.
It's an exciting moment.
The game is inherently fun. I just want to play more.
All right, so obviously having those creators in was a whole lot of fun. Getting to work with both creators and players alike has been a privilege. It's been a great time getting to set that up.
I'm going to keep it going. We got 128 entries. I'll give you all just a second to enter. Exclamation point, Marathon Alpha.
YouTube.com at Marathon the Game is where to find us. Also, same with all of our other socials, as long as I'm at it. But Lars, obviously, again, like we talked about before that video, we're familiar with working with our community really closely, but have we ever done it this early or at this scale before?
So I've been at Bungie for a while now, since the Halo 3 days, and I think the thing, even since my time, we've been really good about is working with players, working with the community.
All right, let's choose the next
Something
winner.
we take pride in. And on
Dak Complex followed an hour ago. Dak Complex.
Into the process than I think we ever have before, and it's
Thank you so
it's given
much.
us really good insight. You know, we tell them when they show up, be brutally honest, because that's how we learn. That's
Yep.
how we understand what needs to change. What
They
needs to
are
get
listening
better.
to feedback.
And,
That's
I
good.
think it's been
Dak Complex, you have to respond with something to
even
get your
them,
code.
like, these folks were all here last week. You guys were in there with them, some of you playing as well. What was it like?
Oh, it's super exciting. Yeah, I mean, like when you have a
This
lot
is
of
key 7.
well, there was a combination of players who we've been engaging with for a long
Dak
time.
Complex.
And some players who were brand new.
The Complex.
And it was great to see sort of like the mix of the both.
You gotta
Especially when
respond.
we got to some higher level skilled players who just joined in, and
We're gonna
immediately
re-roll
got
it.
in
You got
and started
15
destroying
seconds to
everybody.
Complex.
Like Tens and Lupo was in there, and but yeah. Yeah.
Did
You
the
had
Complex
some moments,
bounce?
didn't you?
Yeah, so it was pretty amazing to jump in and
Okay,
I'm gonna
there
throw
you are.
Nick under the bus for a moment here. Like apparently he was on the team with Brian and Jeff Keighley, and they were not having success. Y'all were like destroying them.
All right,
Creators.
we're just
Yeah,
gonna
it's probably
keep it
between them
rolling.
destroying them. So
Here
I was
comes
brought
another
in as,
one.
like a hired
PS
gun to help
Neo
Jeff
followed 7 minutes ago.
Thank you.
PS Neo, PS Neo, you just won.
Mission accomplished, Lars. Yeah.
Something that he's used to, obviously. Also, though, you were saying you were observing a little bit as well. Maybe
Remember,
not playing
keys
much,
are in
but
your
like,
whispers. You want to redeem them right away. I
see
got
all these
2
folks
left.
come in and play the game for the first time, some of them.
I mean, it was awesome. It's awesome like playing the game for so long, right? And seeing other people play the
I
game.
got 2 left.
It's just a great feeling, right? For like the whole team. You get to see things that you designed for happen in real life, right? You see people who are like being hunted by other players that take refuge by like we're a heavily fortified area, and watching the UESC equalize a little bit. Moments like that was great. There was another fight that was like it looked so fun, but also hilarious.
2
but
left,
also,
everybody.
like,
Keep
really,
hitting
like,
those.
it
Keep
was, like, a great
spamming
time, but also
exclamation
really
point
tense
Marathon
because there was
Alpha.
two,
I don't
there was
mind.
2
Knock
crews
yourself out.
that were fighting under the dire
2
marsh. There's a
keys
bunch of
left.
tunnels and stuff like that, and they were
If you
fighting
are
in the
watching on
tunnels,
YouTube,
and the fight was literally like almost
this is
one by
via
one, like 3 and
Twitch.
3,
This is a Twitch
constantly
thing.
moving towards each other and fighting in the hallway. The person in the front dropping meds for people in the back and changing.
Just open
positions,
just Alt
and the fight
tab
went into like little
over to your
vents
Twitch
as well. So it
Twitch
was like this, like,
viewership.
It was just a hilarious chase that was like.
Yeah,
was super
spam it. Do
tense
whatever you want.
because you
Exclamation
didn't know
point Marathon
exactly
Alpha.
whether you were going to get third party, and they were just the volume of the room kept on going up from those.
All right,
two
I'm going to do
crews
another
because
giveaway
they
in
were just
2
like, "We're gonna get
minutes.
flanked. There's another vent right there that could pop up from there, and they were shooting vents.
I
just
have
like,
2
just
keys
like,
left. We're going to do
just
one
pure
in 2
paranoia.
minutes and then one in
It was
4
awesome.
minutes, and then that will
Good
be it
balance
for the
to strike,
keys.
obviously,
Thanks for
yeah.
watching, everybody. I
You
do
again,
greatly
you mentioned you got to play.
appreciate
Were there
it.
any other creators you got to dive in with?
Oh yeah, I was on a team with Valkyrie and Katamina, and we had a lot of fun. There was like a couple moments where we bunkered down underneath a greenhouse in the tunnels underneath. Tunnels are dangerous and they were fun. But we basically created like.
I have a lot of
little
feedback
claymore
about the
nest down there, so we
presentation
were baiting
style of
them
this
down
stream.
into it.
I got to be totally honest.
And yeah, it was pretty successful. I'm telling you, the
It's
claymore strats are good.
strange
Don't
to.
sleep on claymores. They're great.
You got to show more of the game. You can't talk about like what it's like to play the game
So,
because
in
most of us
addition to
haven't
these-
played
these
it. I haven't
creators,
played it.
the legacy of Marathon's community goes so long.
I had a great time with this big name person. It's like, okay, is the big name person there? Like, it's odd. It's a little disconnected with
was really exciting. You guys got a chance
with
to
stuff. I don't know.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's super exciting to sort of connect to the heritage of Marathon, right? Like to keep that alive as we're sort of building this new world. And so working with the LF1 team has been really awesome. With the
all right, we're restarting the giveaway. If you entered, you got to re-enter. I hit refresh and screwed it up. So exclamation point Marathon Alpha. You got plenty of time. Don't worry. Exclamation point Marathon Alpha. Just do it again if you've already done it.
Well, re-envisioning in a lot of ways of what Marathon.
I'll give you a little bit.
Actually, kind of
we still have 9 minutes to give away the last 2 codes.
From Twitch chat. Are there dangerous PvE encounters? Obviously, you've mentioned
yes.
that the UESCs are out there.
Of course.
You should underestimate them at your own peril. But can you tell us a little bit more about maybe some of those emergent threats that await players?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the UESC security units that are out there.
Exclamation point Marathon Alpha. Thank you for all the subs, everybody. The Prime subs and everything, and the follows. Really means a lot. Thank you so much.
Fauna, yeah, they run at you. They run at you, explode on you, and you have to shoot the nests.
All right, I need 6 new people to hit exclamation point Marathon Alpha to enter, and we're gonna do the next giveaway. I'm gonna give it 1 more minute because I reset all the entries. All you need to do to enter is exclamation point Marathon Alpha.
What's the scariest UESC unit to you?
The scariest unit? The Ghost Commander for me, for sure. The Ghost Commander, their ability is like they
Ghost
go into
Commander.
Camo and they actually have clone. They have a bunch
All right,
of
here we
like,
go.
clones that go out there, so you think
Rude 33, Rude 33.
Which one is
Congratulations! Confirm your code ASAP. And then we got one more. We're gonna do it 2 minutes before the end of the show.
Sniper fights that are really great.
Rude 33.
And if you
While we're waiting on Rude to reply,
they'll punish you for that too.
just keep hitting exclamation point Marathon Alpha.
Tread carefully.
Not to be trifled with, right?
And the recruits, honestly, the recruits, like have this rush down that they do. If you're not too careful and knowing where they're going to be flanking you and rushing you down from, like, yeah, we're purposely making them.
All right, Rude responded.
You can't get treasure out of the world easily, and they're guarding it, and they're doing a pretty damn good
Boom.
job.
You can't ignore them either. Once they're on your set, you kind of got to figure out a way.
Yes. Exactly.
All right, Rude got his code.
Also, too, we've got another
just reply to
question
the
from,
whisper, please.
And
we got one more, the last one.
Types, like 3 blackbirds, for example.
Last one.
Absolutely, yeah. Yep. There's no restriction on how you assemble your crew. You can
Coming
all
in a
play
second.
the same. You can create a
Ooh, I earned a hype chest.
Or you can diversify a little bit, and sort of try to use.
I don't know what that means, but yay!
We've seen them all. It's been really
hype
cool
chest.
to see kind of the different combinations we've seen. Yeah.
But you may never know, like those 3 different like players that are playing Blackbird, they may have very
I don't know what
different
that
builds
is.
of what they're gearing
I don't know
towards in
Twitch
Blackbird,
stuff.
right? Like they may be some of them, like one of them may actually have implants that.
All right, last code giveaway coming up here in 2
That's not a
minutes.
specific thing for a runner, so we're purposely trying to make it so that
2 minutes.
you can diversify.
Next code giveaway is at 10:56. 2 minutes.
Which is like basically 3 locusts in like in the playtest from last week. But yeah,
let's go. Yeah. So again, obviously, it's been so much fun to hear you guys even talking about this game and the experiences you've had. You've been building a world that's. Really
This is supposed to go to 11, and I have to go at 11. So I am distributing all these codes and then go into my kiddo's soccer game.
What are some of the stories you're most excited for them to get to dive in and maybe tell themselves?
So many.
Last
I mean,
code giveaway coming up.
I think are gonna,
2 minutes.
That we're looking forward to seeing.
1 minute.
Especially ones that we've never even seen
60
before,
seconds.
But, getting onto the planet.
Exclamation
honestly,
point
just trying to
Marathon
survive
Alpha
amongst
to
all
enter
the
over
different
at
threats that exist there.
twitch.tv/Destin.
When our trail says death, it's death. There's a lot of death in the game. The learning from it, the challenging yourself, the getting back up and trying to do something new. It's gonna be exciting. I'm sure there's plenty of other things.
I'm curious, Mr. Cross. What are you expecting?
I mean, I'm had the fortune to
All right.
launch Destiny and
Here comes the
and
last
Marathon.
code.
It's always amazing to put something out into the world.
10
we've been
seconds
working
out
on,
from the last code about.
sort of in a bubble for 6 years or something like that.
Just
and-
waiting
and-
for my
and have the players experience
local
the visual world
clock
for the first time is amazing.
to display 10:56.
Introducing the IP into the world, sort of beyond the game.
Exclamation point Marathon
and,
Alpha. That's all you have to
sort
do
of
on
the
Twitch
culture
to
it
enter.
creates. Always excited to see like what the the fans tell us what the game is and what the metas are and what the
Thank you
IP
everybody
is.
for watching. I
So
do
that
greatly
exchange
appreciate
is
it. I
always
appreciate
amazing.
everybody hanging out, watching the marathon reveal. This is a big deal from Bungie. I've been following
But Danny,
Bungie
how about you? Anything come to mind on your
since
I'm just
forever.
really excited for folks to
I
discover
jumped
the
in with
concept and
Halo,
play with it
and I've
in
been
interesting ways.
closely
We've
following them
been
since. Did
making this
Fire
meal
Team
for a
Chat,
bit.
and
It's
right
been-
now it
it's
is
just
time to
to
give
see
away
folks play.
that
We've
last
been making
code. Here we go.
sandbox
Good
for a
luck,
bit.
everybody.
We've been
The winner is a
around all
Mega
the
Man
activities and everything
23.
in the world,
Follow
but
me
it's just really
8
exciting to
years
see
ago.
people react to
A
it organically
perfect
and
end
learn from it.
to the key giveaway, Mega Man.
to see who's
You've been following me for 8 years. Congratulations.
I have theories.
I know you have
I'm
many
gonna say.
theories.
Yeah.
Many
Then we'll-
many theories.
Mega
Chat,
Man
Discord, let us know. We'd
Z3.
love to hear
Mega
what you
Man
guys think.
Z3.
But that
Congrats.
brings us to just about the conclusion of what's been a very
There you
action-packed
go.
show. So for starters, guys, thanks so much for being here today.
That
We
was the
appreciate
last
it.
key.
Thank you
Please
so much, and
redeem
thank
it
everybody out
ASAP.
there. Like our team is literally sitting in behind.
Thank
these
you,
cameras
thank
here,
you, thank
and,
you.
They're amazing. Like you should give yourselves a hand. For putting together. Also, there's an immense amount of staff here that has been super gracious and kind to come and help work with us on this. So just want to make sure all of you, let's give you a hand too. You've been doing an amazing job. Thank you.
Okay, I mean, I have feedback about how the reveal was structured. I hope everybody enjoys
So
their
again,
keys.
as
Thank
we,
you
noted
so
throughout the
much.
show, coming up at the very, very end, we've got a very special surprise. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and stick around all the way through till the end. But again, a huge thanks, Joe Ziegler, Joe Cross, Andrew Witz, and Lars Bach. And thank you all for being here today. And of course, again, to echo Ziegler, thank you so much to the entire dev team here at Bungie.
My hair's-
Thank you so much for being here today.
I don't know what's
Whether
up
you're
with my
here
hair.
with us in person or you're at home, it's your contributions that make Marathon possible. So truly, thank you. It's honestly humbling to be here today. And again, of course, the crew here, thank you all so much for all of your hard work. It's been incredible seeing this stage come up so much, or so quickly rather. So thank you so much. It's been a gargantuan effort, and it's all thanks to your efforts. And most importantly, again, to all of you fine folks out there for joining us today.
Best of
It's
luck,
such a privilege
Bungie,
for
on
us to
this
get the
one.
opportunity to share what we've been working on, and it matters most when you show up and join us. We know you have busy days, and we're thankful to be a part
Zyba,
of it.
thank
So
you.
Thank you for joining us here on this Saturday morning. And of course, we got something fun at the end. Make sure you stick around for a little bit longer. We're going
What's
to
the
be
thing
rating
at the end?
Scarrow and Mr. Raffle Waffles, Milo, out there here just after the show ends. So go ahead and tell them we said hello when you get a chance to drop into their chat. But as has become kind of a tradition here at Bungie with our streams, we've saved just one more special thing.
All right,
for
what's
you
the
at
one more
end.
special thing?
Now, we've told you a lot about the game so far, but we haven't had a chance to really touch on the narrative just yet. And we're really
Okay.
excited to build a story that's innovative in the extraction shooter space.
Great.
Both in and out of the game. And we'd love to show you a glimpse of that now. So we've
All
had
right,
the
let's see
opportunity
it.
to partner with Academy and Emmy award-winning director Alberto Mielgo to go ahead and show you just a bit of a snapshot
What did
of life
Alberto
is like
do?
on Tau Ceti. So we hope you enjoy, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see y'all start.
Anybody know Alberto, whatever last name was? I've never heard of him. I don't know media. All right, let's see whatever the story thing is. I gotta leave as close to 11 as I can. Ooh, this is a taste of what the storytelling is gonna be like. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, right? When stuff blows up. Okay, people got sick. People got sick for some reason. $12.21. That's weird. All right. That seems $9.16. Oh, they're showing us people started uploading their consciousness into robots. I like the art style. They really nailed the art style. Yeah, if the game fails, somebody said in chat, it won't be because of the art. Absolutely agree. The art's really strong. Yeah, that's sick.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies.
This is cool.
Frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sculptor well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless
This character reminds me of the Mechanical Animals album cover. Oh, I like that look.
and the heart that fed.
I like the design. Are they announcing like an Amazon show or something? I like this.
Welcome once again. Once again.
Was that Ben Starr?
How's the new shelf feeling?
I mean, it feels
Oh, they're showing cosmetics.
like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there. So.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise.
This is interesting.
Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah. Supposed to be my lucky charm.
So they have a shield, but it can be damaged enough where it just explodes.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mom.
Now, consider
So
this.
quiet.
Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
What? Really?
Hey, what's that you're always tuned into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like this. I don't know what this is, but I kind of like it.
It's not my business.
And this music is. You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Ooh, okay. Go invis or whatever your power is. Yeah, this is how I'm going to play. I'm going to camp. Camp invis. That's what I'm going to roll with. Oh, come on. Take the shot. You're just sitting there. Hello. I'm still broadcasting. It's just Emmett. All right. Well, I like the cinematic. Whatever the cinematic is.
And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Nothing beside remains.
Oh.
Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of that boundless and bare. Boundless. The lone and level sand stretch far away.
I mean, I like the cinematics. I want to know how it
Do
plays.
you recognize this child?
I don't know. Is that me?
The style's really slick. I'll give him the style, for sure. Co-produced by Bungie. Join the Discord to sign up for the alpha. All right, everybody. I really got to get out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. I got to go. My wife and kiddos are waiting for me. I appreciate it. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.